So we've known for ages that DC is in trouble, so to speak, anyway. They've kind of floundered quite a lot. We don't really know the direction they're going. I don't know if they know the direction they're going in, quite frankly. The Flash is a joke. You've got Ezra Miller flip-flopping all over the place, choke-slamming women. It's a bit of a shit show. However, Black Adam's coming out. Got the same test screening scores as Batgirl. Batgirl got canned. Black Adam's still being released. Who knows why, because Batgirl still costs $100 million. Black Adam's coming out. How are they going to save it? Superman. Now this throws into question, are they then going to correct the ending of The Flash? Which, if you didn't know, Batman dies in that. Superman dies in that. Excuse me for saying Batman. Are they going to correct that? They also changed the Batman in The Flash as well. So forgive me for that, but hey, look, I got my note up. Who cares? Are they going to change that? Who knows? But yeah, Superman is going to turn up in Black Adam, supposedly. This is all leaks, but also seemingly is confirmed by The Rock himself. This has been doing the rounds for a little bit. Let's just take a look. This, to me, screams desperation. Unequivocal desperation. So we've got this here. Black Adam's post-credit scene may have been revealed, and it's a potential DCEU game changer. Now, why is it a game changer? Well, because it throws into question what they're doing elsewhere as well. What the hell's going on here? What is going on? So let's take a look. Let's take a look. So, one reliable insider, Superman's going to be turning up at the end. And it will be Cavill as well. It will be Henry Cavill. But again, remember, the Flash does change Superman out for Supergirl, Sasha Cal's Supergirl. Now, in test screenings, The Flash, Supergirl was incredibly unlikable and almost like a menace, like a danger, in terms of how she's portrayed and acted and stuff, and what she does, like quite brutal, seemingly not wise to let her, set her free. So maybe they've course corrected, because we do know that The Flash has been doing reshoots. Maybe they're course correcting that. But let's take a look, yeah? So, My Time to Shine, hello. So, semi-reliable source says that Waller tells Black Adam he better not leave Kandak, that it's his prison now. He says something like, or what? There's no one on this planet that can stop me. And she says, well, in that case, we'll get someone not from this planet to deal with him. And then out of the smoke and shadows, you can see a figure wearing a cape fly down. It's Henry Cavill. So we see him and he speaks, so we know it's Henry Cavill. And he tells Black Adam, it's been a while since someone's made the world this nervous and they should talk. So Cavill and Black Adam was apparently a recent development. So if anyone is claiming that this was in the works since 2020, 2021, they're lying. I would agree with that. But then listen to this. Keaton is still the new Batman for the DCEU at the end of The Flash. The only change they made was adding Cavill. It doesn't make any sense. Now, it doesn't make any sense either, because Amanda Waller laid down the law to Black Adam, using Superman as a way of making a statement, which is quite a surprise, seeing as the Argus boss was exposed as a villain, in Peacemaker, but it's not as if continuity ever mattered to Warner Brothers. What the fuck are they doing? Excuse my language. Just nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Like, have some continuity. But anyway, look, Black Adam. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, drops a pretty big hint that Superman will appear. And how, I hear you ask. How? Black Adam, like, I don't even know if I'm looking forward to this anymore, to be honest. Each trailer makes it look a bit more silly. But anyway, look, we have this. We've been hearing that Superman could finally return for an appearance in Black Adam for quite a while now. The initial reports indicated that it may not be Henry Cavill in the costume. This led to speculation that we might be in for another faceless cameo, which is what we got in Shazam and Peacemaker, but recent updates have told a different story. So we've heard this. During an interview with Jake's Takes, Johnson was asked about a potential showdown between Teth Adam and Superman. The actor responded by saying that he always listens to the fans and that they created Black Adam to be the most powerful and unstoppable force on this planet. But but the most powerful and unstoppable force in the entire universe has been on the sidelines for too long. So Johnson isn't flat out confirming that Superman is going to appear in Black Adam, of course, but these comments, along with everything else that we've seen, suggest that it's a fairly strong possibility. So, I mean, it's kind of hinted. So he's been on the sidelines for too long. Yeah, no shit. You got one of the most bankable stars at the moment, Henry Cavill, in that role anyway. Very bankable. People want to see him. People want to see him in most stuff that he's doing nowadays, to be honest. And then you're like, yeah, we're just not going to use him. Don't you worry about it. But like I say, this is confusing. A lot, in fact. I'm not going to play it, because they could copyright all that nonsense. But this is confusing for quite a multitude of reasons. Like I say, so Superman turns up, but then is he going to be in the Flash? You're going to have to change the whole Flash for that to happen. Kind of, ish. At least the ramifications of Sasha Cal being there. What would be the point of her being there now? Very odd. I mean, this is good, obviously. This is good news. Don't get me wrong, this is good news. It's still a shit show and a joke and desperation. But it's still good news. Why is it good news? Well, hopefully they're not following in Marvel's footsteps of just swapping everyone out for a female. Because that's what they're doing in Marvel. Everything gets swapped out now. Female Black Panther. Female Iron Man. Captain Marvel, female. Others. I guess. I don't know. Just everything. Everything's being swapped out. So hopefully they're not following in those footsteps. But what do you guys think? I still think it's a joke. I still think, they have literally no direction that they're going in at all. Love it if they ended up actually having some common sense and direction. But also, Warner Brothers Discovery is laying a multitude of people off again. Coming up, I think it was on Friday, more people are being fired, layoffs, after the merger. So they do seem to be a bit directionless. And this stuff isn't hard to get right. This stuff's very, very easy to get right. It's a shame that they're not able to. But that's just management for you. Let me know what you think, though. Yay or nay to Henry Cavill turning up as Superman, the Man of Steel. I know loads of people are loving it. I think it's good news. Still desperate, though.